Welcome back to Language Lab, where we turn our casual chatter into vocabulary treasure.
And today's vocabulary hunt is, I'm saying some gibberish. Let's do it again. Okay.
Welcome back to Language Lab, where we turn our casual chatter into vocabulary treasure.
And today's treasure hunt is all about games, and not Monopoly games, not video game rage quits, but the active games that we love to do with our friends.
Yes, that's right. So, from the floor is lava to VR goggles, we are unpacking the words that made our episode bounce, scuttle, and maybe even respawn.
Yeah, let's go. And the first word on our list is the word incorporate. And to incorporate means to add something in something, like when you incorporate push ups into a game of tag and then regret it immediately.
Have you ever played this before?
The tag?
So basically, when someone tags you, you have to stop and do 5 push-ups to give the other person a chance to run.
Oh, dear God, no.
And then you start chasing.
No, I hate
Yes.
push-ups.
I don't recommend incorporating that.
Yeah.
All right. Our next vocabulary word is the word grid, like the game Mega Grid at Activate. So a grid is basically just like a crisscross pattern of lines. So you can see grids in graph paper, the paper that you use to make graphs. On city streets, like for example, New York is a great example. It's a grid, right? And like Scrabble, if you ever played Scrabble, that's a grid. Yeah. So it's like Excel sheet kind of type of thing.
Yeah. Tile. And tile is a flat piece of rock, ceramics, I don't know,
Marble?
wood, probably marble. And usually you can see it like on the floors, in the bathrooms, in, I don't know, some holes. And yeah, so it's like a square thingy or rectangular. Yeah. So you can find them on the floors, or you can find them in word games like in Scrabble. You have like little tiles.
That's true. That's true. All right. So we used the floor is lava as, I guess, an example of when we were describing a game, but we wanted to actually describe this game in case people didn't play it as a child. So the floor is lava game is like a childhood game where it's a very simple rule. You cannot touch the floor because the floor is lava. And if you step on the floor, you will melt and die, right?
Dramatically.
Yeah, dramatically.
Preferably.
So basically, you're just jumping from like furniture piece to like your sofa to your table to the couch to like all of these places just to avoid stepping on the floor.
Yeah, and normally if you don't die in the lava, you most likely will die from your mom's hands.
Ooh.
Yeah, because of like doing all
jumping
the
on the furniture.
Exactly.
That's true.
To keep track. To keep track means to follow or monitor something. Like you can keep track of the score of the game or forget to do that and just make it up.
Make up the scores. Yeah, ascending. So ascending is the opposite of descending. And ascending means moving upwards. Of course, descending, moving downwards. Stairs, you can ascend stairs. You can ascend levels in a game. When you lose a game to your younger sibling, your stress levels can also ascend.
Asteroids. Asteroids are space rocks that drift around. And once in a couple of years, we're promised to meet an asteroid that will bring the end to all of us.
Yeah. The end of the world, the asteroid is coming. And
yeah.
Never does. Siblings. Siblings are your brothers and your sisters. So, lifelong teammates / rivals. Those are your siblings.
For life. Good. Fairy tale. And fairy tale is a magical story that we all grow up listening to. And they often have castles, villains, knights, princesses on white horses, and sometimes very passive princesses.
Yes, that's right. Do you have
Not princess. Okay, princess on white horses. That was the plural of prince. And very passive, princesses. Ah, my God.
Yeah, it can be tricky. Do you have a favorite fairy tale that you grew up with?
Ooh, yes, actually. But I don't think, first of all, this is the fairy tale by the author from like post-Soviet
Oh,
countries,
okay.
so you
Long
would not
story.
know it.
Okay.
Yes, but it was a very beautiful story.
Ah,
I
okay.
loved it a lot. What about
Mine's
you?
Princess and the Pea.
Oh, I love that one
That one's a
too.
cute one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very cute one.
All right. Next, we have the word bully that we used kind of quickly, I think, in the episode. But a bully is a person who kind of uses power to like pick on other people, um, or you know, maybe make another person feel bad
Hmm.
or take something from them. Like there's many different forms of bullying, none of which are okay. They can happen a lot, like especially with children,
Hmm.
sometimes in the workplace, a lot of different situations. Yeah, that's a bully.
Yeah. The next word is the word vine, and the vine is part of the plant. Usually, the plants that have like very long thingies, not like a branch, because this thing usually is not like very firm and
Mhm.
hard as a tree branch. But this one is like always like crawling somewhere up the wall or up some like structures. Very good example is grape. If you guys have ever
Yeah,
seen like the grapes grow, they grow in vines.
yeah. Another example, if you know the character Tarzan,
Oh, yeah.
he swings in
On
the
vine.
jungle on vines,
Yeah,
strong
perfect one.
vines. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. VR. Just in case you didn't know, VR is actually short for virtual reality. I don't think we even said
Yeah.
that during the episode. We just kept saying VR, VR, VR. But VR means virtual reality, and it's like um, when you have on your goggles, VR goggles, and suddenly you are not in your living room. You're in a like a dragon's lair or a castle or a beach or in lava,
Or you
something
are
like that.
Tarzan swinging on
Swinging.
on vines.
Yep, yep.
And the word goggles itself, the word goggles means like protective eyewear that you can use for snowboarding, for swimming, and they're just like very huge, like sometimes very weird looking glasses.
Yeah,
Or sometimes, the mad scientists in some movies, they have like these huge goggles.
that's right. That's right. The next word is to freak out. And when we freak out, it means you completely lose your control or you lose your cool. And often it happens when you are like scared or angry or stressed. So, like for example, I don't know, in you know, I freaked out when I realized I forgot my homework. I had a nightmare. I was at school again and I forgot my homework. I woke up and I freaked out.
I would freak out that I was back to school, to be
Yeah,
honest, if I had a dream like this.
true, true.
Like, no! The next word is the word cubicle, and cubicle is an enclosed space in a bigger room. And normally, cubicles, they don't have doors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I think most commonly used in an
in
office.
an office, like
Yeah,
an office space.
yeah.
Mhm.
Next, we have refinery, and a refinery is an industrial plant or factory that processes things, like an oil refinery. In games, like the game that we played, a refinery is a place to fight robots.
Mhm.
Yeah, and bad
Sure.
guys.
The next word is an interesting one because it's a verb and it's a verb duck. And we're not talking here about the quacking bird,
Mm-mm.
not that duck. To duck means to bend quickly so that something doesn't hit you.
Yes. There's also another childhood game called Duck Duck Goose.
Oh,
You
yes.
know? Yeah. So that's a fun game too.
Hmm.
But that's not the verb duck.
No,
That's the bird duck.
but still, we're talking about games.
Ducks and
Yep.
games. Sure. It works. Okay. Crouch. Kind of similar to duck, except you're doing it kind of with your whole body or more with your legs as well. It's like a squat, which we will that's another vocabulary word we'll talk about. But actually, we can probably
Yeah,
do it together.
incorporate.
Squat and crouch is when you're like bending your knees, you're kind of hunched over and you're kind of like when you're avoiding something, basically, is
Yeah.
ducking, crouching, squatting.
A whole list of like exercising. Yeah. Next
All
time
a
you
bunch
guys
of
go to the
exercise.
gym in Canada, you can be like, I can do all of that
Duck,
stuff.
crouch, squat.
Yep. The next word is the word respawn. And respawn is in the games usually when you die, but you come back to life and usually ready to be eliminated again in 10 seconds. And I just realized that there was like a very old horror movie that was called Spawn.
Spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy was like burned all over like the place.
I think
no?
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, manipulate. And manipulate is basically when you're kind of controlling or you're like handling something. So it could be you're manipulating different objects. You can manipulate people's emotions. You can like it means like to control, kind of like a marionette. You're manipulating the little dolls type of thing.
Cool. Sensation. And sensation is a physical feeling, like the thrill of winning or the burn in your legs after too many squats.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, next we have premise. And the premise is the main idea. So it's the main idea of it can be a game, a movie, a story. Like before, when we were talking about the premise of The Floor is Lava, is The Floor is Lava.
Yeah.
I mean, the name of the game is the premise of the game.
Very self-explanatory.
Very self-explanatory.
Swarm. The word swarm means a large group moving together. And usually we would use the word swarm for bees or zombies.
Zombies,
Bees
mosquitoes.
or zombies.
Bees or zombies. Yes. All right. Revive. We have a lot of re words today. So revive is to bring back to life. Very similar to respawn. But I think the difference is respawn. Spawn we use more for creatures, whereas revive we would use more for humans. I think that would be the main difference between those two words. But yeah, revive means to bring back to life.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. The word slender. Slender means thin, slim, or sleek. But also there is another very famous horror character, the Slender Man.
Really,
that guy is creepy.
Warning: don't Google Slender Man. It used to give me nightmares when I was a kid. Yeah. All right, scuttle. The word scuttle is to like move very quickly with kind of short little steps. So if you think about crabs or spiders, like if you think about the way
cockroaches.
Oh, shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, sorry.
But if you think about the way these things move, you would describe that as scuttling. Like you wouldn't really say a crab is walking, right? You would say the crab is scuttling. So yeah, it's like just moving quickly.
The next word is the word awe, and awe is the feeling of wonder and amazement. Imagine seeing the northern lights. That would be like the state of awe. And actually the word awesome comes from the word awe. It's like awe plus some.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, similar meaning too.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. And lastly, we have the word sandbox. And actually, we didn't know this, but in gaming, the term sandbox is like this free playing environment. Sometimes it's like a testing environment, but it's a large environment where you can basically do whatever you want. It gives the player a lot of creative freedom during the game. So this is called like sandbox games. In real life, a sandbox is, you know, when you go to the playground, I mean, in Canada, we used to have them. We don't really anymore.
Same back home.
I think just because they're not very clean, not very hygienic, but it's a place where kids can play. There's just a big square and there's sand in it.
It's a literal box of sand.
It's a box of sand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I was trying to explain it and you nailed it. Yeah. It's a box of sand at the playground.
Yeah. Wonderful. So that's our active vocabulary workout for today.
And remember, whether you're crouching, respawning, or scuttling, you're not just gaming.
Hey, you're leveling up your English. Bye.